Yo, what's going on, everyone? Yums Crackers here. What I have for you guys today is actually a pretty unique Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. What I have for you guys is a 163 kill specialist, triple mob, quad mob fail on the map Lockdown. In this game, I'm using the MP7 silencer extended mags. And as you guys can probably already tell, the unique part of this gameplay is that it's actually in hardcore domination, which is something you guys probably have never seen before. It's something I sure as hell never seen before. I've never seen a triple mob in this. Don't get me wrong, there probably are quite a bit out there, but I personally have not seen any. And the main reason that I was actually playing this was to go for kill feeds, which I actually got one at the very beginning of this video. But I wasn't expecting this, but definitely cool video, definitely cool gameplay for you guys to watch. So hope you guys do enjoy. This video is not about the gameplay whatsoever, just so happens that it is a good one. But I do want to thank my team, as I do in every single video. So I want to thank We Are a Doom Clan. He's not actually in Doom, he just got the gamer tag. I want to thank Apple XBL, TapX Overlord, Fat Zeus, and Doom Incarnate. So huge thank you to you guys. Definitely couldn't have got this gameplay without your help. So anyways, let's get right into the story that I promised you guys in last week's video. And this story is how I broke my ankle in Jamaica. Now, if you guys have already heard this story back when I think I had like 100 subscribers, I think it was my 100 subscriber video, or from a Waze's channel, or even COD Robot's channel. I've told this story a few times, and I haven't told it in a while, so that's why I'm retelling it, especially because it is March break again, so that's another reason. So let's get right into it. So I mean, it's Negril Beaches Resort in Negril in Jamaica, and it's pretty cool. I had a great time. This is the last night of my vacation. I definitely met about like 9 to 10 people there that were really cool. I still talk to them sometime on Facebook and stuff. And actually 2 of them, hopefully right now, are with me in Turks and Caicos because they told me that's where they're going. And hopefully I'm in Turks and Caicos right now, and hopefully this video uploaded properly. But anyways, besides that, it's last night of my vacation. I'll go into full detail with this since I have a lot of time. So it's around 8 o'clock at night, obviously, and it was kind of weird because throughout the entire vacation, throughout the 6 days, I didn't see my mom a single time after dinner, which was probably around like 6:30. And I didn't see her once after dinner throughout the entire vacation, except for that night, which was at 8 o'clock. And she basically came up to me and said, be back at the room for 10 o'clock, and just so we can get up to go to the airport. And basically I just worked out an agreement with her. I'm just like, there's no way I'm going to bed that early for the last night of my vacation. Let me go hang out with my friends for the last time. And she agreed, and she said, okay, 12 o'clock's the latest. So I agreed with that. Now that I look back at it, though, I kind of regret that. But now let's skip forward to around, I'd say 11:30, or 11:30, and it's me and my friends have been partying, I guess you can say. I didn't drink anything. I personally hate the taste of alcohol. They were drinking, though, and I actually have ADHD. Which is like attention deficit hyper disorder, and at that time of the night when my medication is out of me, I am extremely hyper, and I do not make any smart decisions after that time of the night. And I was pretty hyper at that time, and basically what happened was I was trying to show off to my friends, I guess you can say. So my 2 friends came up with this idea. Well, I was kind of part of it, but we wanted to go around the entire resort and get all the slippery when wet signs and throw them into the main pool, which I know is probably the world's most badass thing to do you can possibly do in the world, is go and throw signs into a pool. Like, there's nothing worse you can possibly do at a resort. So, yeah, pretty badass. No, just kidding, but basically what happened was they all got theirs, they threw it in the pool, and I couldn't really find one until I found one near a hot tub. And it was actually near a little kids area. There was like very small slides. There were slip-and slides in front of it, and there was a hot tub behind it. And the actual sign was right next to the hot tub, behind all the slides. And there was a few people in the pool. 2 of them were my friends. So I decided to do something pretty stupid. instead of actually walking to get the sign like a normal person would, I actually ran to get it. And in that time as I was running, I came up with this bright idea that I wanted to go and slide, up the mini kid slide. That was a sure great idea. And when I did this, I slipped on the slip and slide, and I bashed my ankle right off the slide. And when that happened, I heard a crack, and I watched my ankle like fully twist, and it was pretty disturbing for me considering I've never broken a bone in my body in my life. And it was definitely really weird, and it was kind of scary. I definitely went into shock because, like I said, I've never broken a bone in my body, so I didn't really feel it. All I saw was my ankle like completely twisted, and that crack still, like I can still sometimes hear that crack. It was pretty scary, I guess you can say. And I don't know what was going on with my mom that night, but she sensed something happened because right as it happened, I'd say 2 minutes after it happened, I'm just like sitting there, like in pain now that the shock's off, and she comes by and she's like, "Mitch, what the hell are you doing? Get up!" And basically we're talking like I'd say a minute before she's like, "Get your ass over here," and I'm like, the first time I've probably ever sworn at my mom. I'm like, "Mom, I can't effing move," and her face just, I don't know if it was like anger or something, but she then realized what actually happened. So now let's skip forward to the nurse's office, which is personally my favorite part of the night. Not, because what happened was this nurse that was actually there, this is probably around like 12 o'clock at night now because the nurse finally came. But this nurse, she was probably around 300 pounds. I'm not like, that's not being rude or anything, that's probably a fact. She was a big lady, and basically what happened was she told me she was going to give me an anti-inflammatory shot, which brings down the swelling. So I'm like, okay, and as all shots, at least in Canada, you would expect it to go in the arm. So I rolled up my sleeve. I'm like, okay, just give it to me. Just be over with. So I look away, and as I do that, I feel the Velcro on my shorts start to be undone, and I just turn to her. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? And this girl's undoing my bathing suit, and she goes, "The needle goes in your ass." And I'm just like, are you serious? And then in the meantime, my mom's over to the side laughing her ass off, and I wanted to smack her. And basically, she said that the needle wouldn't hurt, and when she did it, she ended up missing where she was supposed to and actually hit the muscle, and it freaking killed. And that's basically what happened. There's a little bit more to it, but I don't really have that much time, so that's that. Hope you guys did enjoy that story. Pretty funny. Hopefully it's not happening to me right now. But anyways, this has been Yums Crackers. Really hope you guys did enjoy this game. But as always, guys, have a great day. I'm out. Peace.